Okay, so in our yard, like you see where we are, that's a wet spring in the yard, which means that there's enough groundwater saturated in the back bank that it is draining out of the yard. Over here, you can see where these garden beds are. That's a big poplar that you'll see it later in the video. But this whole section, like the ground ran along here, and all of this has slid away down the driveway. You'll see that later on too. So luckily, our power line has not fallen off the edge yet, but you can see it's close. These, well, I guess we still have 2 blueberry bushes. We had a whole little patch of blueberry bushes here, but I think that's them down there now. All right, so here you can see back up, there's the house, and you can see our driveway comes around and goes down that way. Up there goes to Matt and Lori's house, and then over on the other side you can kind of see, you'll see later in the video, that's the old logging road. It's somebody else's driveway now. But if we continue down our driveway, you can see that it is not particularly useful right now. You can see that that's our septic tank poking up out of the ground there. Luckily, the septic tank did not fall off the edge, though you can see the pipe that connected it to the leach field did break away. So it smelled bad for a little while, but the fact that it doesn't still smell bad tells me that it's not leaking anymore, which is good. That's going to take some doing to fix. You can see there's one of those there's one of the garden beds that fell off of the edge. All right, so we're further up the driveway, and we're trying to figure out where this second thing of water was coming from, and I was thinking that it was overflowing from up here, but it's actually another wet spring. Here's another culvert. This one's on the logging road, but you can see that this one clearly overflowed, went up and over the culvert, but at least the culvert did some of its job. Looks like it's coming out this side, so that's still draining okay. Looks like maybe it's just the entrance that was blocked. This is a 18-inch culvert, but apparently at the in the storm when it was just starting to die down, we were taking a look around. It was shooting water out at full bore, and still overflowing on the other side. So that tells you how much water flow we had. So there's a big poplar in our front yard that fell. We were trying to figure out where it was because these are all little, and there's a little poplar, or a bunch of little poplars too. But we found the big poplar. It's there, and it looks like all the branches just fell off as it fell, and those are now here, as well as all the branches of whatever these trees were. To be clear, that stream down there, that's not normally a stream. That's not anything. That's like a drainage ditch at most. Yeah, this is more of our driveway. You can see there's still water that's coming down off of our bank from somewhere. The stream the drainage ditch that's now a stream, I guess, is flowing here, but there's more water flowing from somewhere up there. I'm not entirely sure, but this is the rest of our driveway. That's a lot of dirt that used to be our yard, and trees that used to be in our yard. And by our yard, I do mean back up there, that are now down here. That utility building over here, that was like 20 feet to the left. You can kind of see there was a big old mudslide that came down and pushed it out of the way. Oh, our little Amazon thing is still up though. I guess we don't have to rebuild that.
I'm amazed.
Of everything
that they're gonna get to it though.
I know, right? Of everything that survived, that apparently was fine. Holy crap, that's a root bundle, which means that tree slid down from somewhere up there.
Yeah. I think
that's
is the
crazy.
small tree that was beside the big one.
Yeah.
because I look
Yeah.
at it and go, well, I guess I'm gonna have to cut that one down next, and now it's down here.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna have to cut it. It's already down.
Yep, we got it.
Yeah, no, the driveway, you can't really tell from here, but the driveway kind of went up and over. Like, I'll try and point to it on the, so it went like here, and then kind of turned here and went right past the front there. So like all of this area here, that was all like overgrown bushes, and now those bushes have been pushed out of the way by entire trees. So this is the lower part of the driveway. You can't tell from here because it looks like a creek. That was road, like that was asphalt. There's some asphalt down here. You can kind of see down there, a little bit of asphalt. But like that was a road.
And actually, I think that fence stopped part of
I
it.
think you're probably right, because look, it looks like it directed some of it sideways.
Right.
Oh look, the creek is on this side now. Was it always in the middle? Yeah, I guess it came underneath the road here.
It came underneath.
It came underneath the road here, and then.
And now that culvert is filled with dirt, and it's running on the
Oh, I see. Oh boy. Oh yeah, the culvert's coming a little bit out. So you can kind of see the culvert went, the ditch went under that side and came out this culvert here. It blocked up, as you can see, and all of.
dirt is also out through the end of the culvert.
Oh yeah. No, I know. The culvert was entirely covered. All of this is newly exposed. All of this was overgrown brush that was like up against the side of the road, scraped against the side of the car as you drove in. And this is all now a very freshly dug creek. Yeah, honestly, this is such a like picturesque little mountain creek here. It's very nice. I know, right? If only this had existed 72 hours ago, it would have been really nice. I almost don't want it to go away.
Cut under our driveway.
Oh yeah, looks like it. Oh boy, look at this.
Yeah, there's a dip over there.
That's
I mean, a dip. It's gone. The underlay on the road.
yeah.
Is gone.
No. It clearly we have a river running underneath the road now.
Hey, that would make it an underground river.
It would. I don't understand how that's a joke.
I don't either.
Okay.
There's
a-
other culvert that came across right here.
Yeah, that culvert's not doing any good anymore.
Is doing anything?
Yeah, this is the lower part of our driveway, or was the lower part of our driveway.
Have to get all this repaved.
This part's gonna probably need to be repaved. Yeah, I think so.
I ain't driving my truck over that.
My car's pretty light. I don't know if I've got the clearance.
You have to hit the high spots.
I know, right? I just have to. If I take it at 80 miles an hour, I can skip all the jumps. Yeah, this is Owenby Cove. I didn't wear boots. I'm gonna come up here and jump over. All right. First of probably many bad ideas. Ready? Got it. Yeah, so I mean, clearly all of Owenby Cove was just a river the whole way down. It's pretty, this is pretty crazy. You can see it was like, it just keeps going. There's folks down there doing probably the same thing that we're doing. Yeah, so this is where the creek normally is. Actually, maybe it's normally on that side. I don't honestly know. But this is bad. That's like the underlayer of the road from like when it was originally paved. Oh yeah, no, it looks like a tree got shoved up against the road. No, Alex, look, a tree got shoved up against the road and pushed the road out of the way.
Yeah, but look at that.
Yeah, don't get close to the edge.
Just
'Cause-
see.
yeah. Somehow that mailbox is still standing. I think that might be our internet.
Well,
We're not gonna have internet for a while, I don't think.
yeah.
Yeah, no, the fact that like this is still running as strong as it is where the road is supposed to be, we have to wait.
Rocks in there.
They can't fix any of this. They can't fix any of this until the water stops flowing.
Yeah.
All of like this entire cove has to drain out before they can even start fixing this road. But like, there's no way a car can, like, if a car, I mean, my car could maybe fit here, but I don't know how safe that is. And so like, there's no chance. Like, we're probably not leaving for weeks. Like, this is the road. Hold the phone out so I can see a little bit further down. This is incredible. This is just the entire length of Owenby Cove. Yeah.
Oh, that car does not look very safe.
Like, all of this has to drain before we can go anywhere. Before they can even start fixing it. All right, so this part of the road is fairly narrow. So Alex, stay more on this side, but don't get too close to either, because this side is still washing away, but this side looks like it's not draining anymore.
That well looks very good.
The what?
That well.
I mean, yeah. At least we know there's groundwater near it.
That creek.
This driveway is fairly intact, all things considered. I mean, look at how much rock has been pushed to the side. Like, that means that this entire thing was overflown with water and it was pushing rocks to the side of the road. Like, you can kind of see, like, there's this, but over that little thing there, that's where the creek used to run. We just talked to some folks that, I guess, I think he said that they, I'm recording a video. I did. I think they said that they lost their house. Like, I think their house slid away, and so they're trying to make their way down to 74 right now. And they were asking if there's a way across this further up, and I told them that they can get across up by Sexton Drive, and so that gave them some hope. But they're on this side, and apparently Darren Creek is inaccessible from this side, and so they're working their way up there, and hopefully we'll see them cross. I mean, this is, oh yeah, no, this is probably, I think this might be the end of our video, because there's not much road left. All right, we're walking back up to the house now. It's crazy that this part of the road now seems like it's taken so little damage, because, you know, relatively, it's all right. This is not so bad. And as you can see, it's still flowing quite a bit. This is a lot. This is a lot. But yeah, no, now that we're away from the raging rapids and I can actually like talk without yelling,
I thought
There
that
were-
was our road.
I know. I thought this was bad. This, at least there's pavement. Yeah. So all of this is coming down off of the mountain. So this is stuff like basically this is the wet spring that we had, and then the other wet spring that we had, and then like whatever the culvert up top was, and further down. And we haven't had cell service in so long that there's just no telling. Like we have no idea what the rest of the county looks like. This is just like one tiny little back road out in the far part of the county, and this is all of Western North Carolina that got hit this bad. So there's seriously no telling how bad this thing is in total. Yeah, no, we're not going to be leaving here for weeks. There's no way. I mean, all of this water has to drain before they can even start repairs. Yeah, there's really no telling. We've got a generator. We've got a little bit of gas. We can keep devices charged. Yeah, just talk to the neighbor. She's doing all right. She hasn't been down that far yet, so I told her, like, you know, all of this is not so bad compared to the rest of Owenby Cove. I told her probably weeks, and she, you know, had the reasonable reaction of like, okay, but how are we going to get supplies? And I just kind of gave her a shrug, because I don't know. I mean, most likely what's going to happen, my guess, is that all the rednecks with ATVs are going to figure out whatever the trail is, and they're going to, you know, figure out some way to get stuff in and out. Because we're not leaving. There's no path. There's no path out for us. Yeah, no, this is just it's a lot. Oh, there's one of our trash cans.